Happy, happy Halloween, Halloween, Halloween. Happy, happy Halloween.
From Count Jackula.
Happy, happy.
If you're stuck inside and you can't get out, but you feel like being free, grab a witch and make a switch and see what you can be. That's Halloween, witch magic Halloween.
Witch's Night Out is a bit more unusual than our previous entry, but I'm sure some of you will remember it. It was done by the animation team of John Leach and Gene Rankin. And no, that's not the same Rankin of Rankin Bass's studio that did The Hobbit and The Last Unicorn. I checked. It's just a coincidence. Oh, and another thing, the box art lies. This animation in the special looks nothing like the cover. I'm not sure why they did it this way because it's so unlike anything else that's out there that even if you forgot about it, you would remember it the minute you saw it again. You'd think such a memorable visual style would be a selling point, especially since holiday DVDs are marketed solely on nostalgia. The plot of this one is simple, but a bit weirder than most. These two kids, Small and Tender, yes, those are their names, love Halloween. They love it because on Halloween you get to scare people. It's their entire goal in life around this time, and they just can't get enough of it. But man, could their voices be any more annoying?
Me too!
Ow! Pretty soon they encounter 4 adults who live in their town. This blue asshole is Goodly, and I like how you can tell he totally wants to dress up and run around on Halloween.
I mean, one wouldn't want to see grown-up adults running around in silly costumes.
You know, I think I've seen this guy parading around San Francisco in the Castro around Halloween time. Look at that mustache. Total closet case. This woman, who looks like she's made up of puked cotton candy, is Nicely.
I think that dressing up is just immature, but Halloween, surely it could be nice for everyone.
I don't know why, but can't you just tell that this is the kind of woman who's covering up the fact that she has a bondage dungeon in her basement? The kind that just begs to put on a leather bikini. This purple Elvis impersonator is rotten, and this green bitch is malicious, and man, she looks just like one of my aunts. Well, except for the green skin. I'm pretty sure. Anyway, that always freaked me out. Whew. Small, Tender, Malicious, Rotten, Goodly? Who fucking names people in this town? Papa Smurf? Anyway, these 4 adults get together and discuss how to make Halloween more meaningful. And of course they make it all about themselves. As a kid, you would watch adults do this all the fucking time. You're out there, having a good time, running around like a little fucking psychopathic maniac, and they gotta find a way to insert some meaning into your play and ruin the whole fucking thing. They decide to hold their meaningful Halloween party in the spookiest looking house in town, which just happens to be occupied by a real witch, voiced by comedy legend Gilda Radner. Gilda Radner was most famous as a founding member of Saturday Night Live and was also married to fellow comedian Gene Wilder. That's not relevant to this review, just a bit of trivia for you. The witch feels old and useless because people don't make Halloween wishes the way they used to. Now, personally, I've never heard of a witch granting wishes, but whatever, that's the story. Radner, by the way, gives this part something really cool. She portrays her like an aging movie legend, alternately despondent and no longer receiving the adulation she once had, and giddy with excitement whenever she gets a chance to prove she still got it. Time is weary for the craftsmen who cannot demonstrate their craft. This sets up the situation, and now it's time for the story. Small and Tender go out on Halloween but can't seem to scare anyone with their lame masks. Try as they might, everybody recognizes them and nobody is scared. Pissed off, they return home where their babysitter, Pazooey, reads a bedtime story about a fairy godmother who grants wishes. You see where this is going. The kids wish out loud that they could be real monsters, and the witch hears it. Not wasting a fucking moment, she flies right the fuck over. Normally I'd complain about their lack of reaction to seeing an old woman in black crashing through their second-story window, but we can chalk that up to shock. I mean, you just don't expect that fucking shit. So against the wishes of the buzzsaw-headed babysitter, she transforms them all into monsters as they wanted. Even the babysitter gets into the act and turns into a fucking Frankenstein's monster. He even says it right.
I want to be a Frankenstein monster.
That's gotta be the only time that will ever happen, especially in a cartoon. Now this is the point where you'd expect to see the witch do something evil, like maybe stick them that way or put a curse on them. But no, she invites them to the party at her place, which is where the adults have decided to have their meaningful Halloween party, so they can scare them good and get their Halloween wish. You might consider that mean, but I see it this way. A bunch of fucking strangers set up a party in your house without asking. Hell, they even waltz right through the front fucking door when they first check the place out. I don't know about you, but I think she's entitled to do a little scaring here. And it works perfectly. But in the end, Small and Tender decide maybe scaring people isn't so great after all, and they want to be turned back.
Everybody was scared of us.
Gee, nobody knew who we were.
Damn you, make up your mind, you shrill-voiced little fucks! However, when the witch tries to do it, she discovers that someone's walked off with their magic wand. Man, those things are so losable. That someone is malicious. She and Rotten begin wrecking the town with it, and the rest of the town goes all torches and pitchforks on the kids. Yeah, there are no actual torches and pitchforks, but you know what I'm talking about. They have a chase, get the wand back, and the witch makes them normal again, but she's upset because no one seems to appreciate her powers still. But one mopey monologue later and the town applauds. We even get a moral at the end of the story.
This is what Halloween is all about, my darlings. Every day we go about our lives in the same old way. But once a year, we can be whatever and whomever we please. Pretend. Let your secret fancies run wild. Now you, my dear, what would you like to become for one little night,
Well, if it wouldn't be any trouble,
Trouble?
then I'd like to be... I would really like to be...
Go on, dearie, yes.
a vampire.
I knew it! Now this is a moral I can get behind. You have one night to let yourself go and be what you want, to run around like crazy, to scare people. I've never before or since seen a Halloween special that actually discussed the meaning of Halloween, and we'll probably never see one again. Halloween is one of those holidays that most people just don't really understand. So-called moral guardians have called it devil worship for ages. They warn that it's from Satan, that it's unsafe, that it's unruly. Hell, even the city of San Francisco has tried to shut down the festivities on Castro Street every year, but they never succeed. Halloween is like Dracula. You can stake it or burn it with sunlight, but it won't stay dead. Everybody has a hidden side. This time of year, you can let it come out and prowl, giving it that little bit of freedom so that you can truly call yourself alive. It's about celebrating the darker things, the scary, the unusual, and being able to punish those who aren't generous. So anyone who says that Halloween has no purpose other than candy, stuff it in your fucking ear. And I don't want to hear any of this, oh, I am so over Halloween. The minute you're too old for Halloween's the moment you're too old to be awesome. So get your damn costume on, trick or treat, take the candy, get out of my goddamn face. Next up, prepare to leave any sense you have behind. It's Pumpkin Moon.
Happy, happy Halloween, Halloween, Halloween. Happy, happy Halloween.
From Count Jackula.
Happy, happy Halloween, Halloween, Halloween. Happy, happy Halloween to worship God.
It's almost time, kids. The clock is ticking. Be in front of your TV sets for the Horror-thon. And remember the big giveaway at 9. Don't miss it. And don't forget to wear your masks. The clock is ticking. It's almost time.